I'd like to take just a moment to tell you a story that I recently learned. It's the story of George Buchanan's mother, and it will give you an idea of the testimony and the faithfulness of these early saints that came from the British Isles. So President Cannon, he was born in Liverpool, England, and he was actually the nephew of John Taylor. So when John Taylor came to England on a mission, he visited the Cannon family. And George Buchanan's mother, her name was Anne Cannon. When John Taylor first came to their home, she said, "There goes a man of God. He has come to bring salvation to your father's house." She was able to recognize truth instantly. After the Cannon family was baptized, Anne Cannon was determined. She said, "My family is going to emigrate to America." The prophet Joseph Smith and Brigham Young had asked it, and they were going. Well, easier said than done. She scrimped and she saved to pay for the journey. And then she discovered that she was pregnant with her 7th child, but that didn't discourage her and she kept going. Well, one day, while she was preparing to make this journey, she had an impression, and the Lord told her she was not going to make it to Zion. She was going to die before they got there. And so she had a decision to make. But for the sake of her children, she continued on. Finally, after making many sacrifices, the family was finally able to leave England. They left in September 1842. Well, while she was traveling across the Atlantic Ocean and got sick, and she did pass away. She and her little unborn baby were buried at sea, while her family had to keep going on without her. They did eventually arrive in Nauvoo safely a few months later. Anne Cannon was one of the faithful pioneer women. She never got to reap the blessings for the sacrifices that she made, but she gave her life. She gave her life to give her children a better future. She gave her life to follow the Brethren's counsel to come and gather to the promised land. Now, many, no doubt, would have been tempted to look for the descendants of Jesus Christ among the aristocratic class, or perhaps among the elite social circles of the day. However, we can see that the Lord had hidden his children among the faithful, the stalwart early Latter-day Saints. And one day he promised he would reveal their heritage. Now, where did President George Buchanan and others of the early Brethren hail from? Well, they came from Northern Europe, particularly the British Isles. This was the blood that the Lord had preserved in the British Isles. The Lord had gathered all of these righteous branches of the house of Israel to the lands of the north. And then when the time came, the Lord gathered these faithful remnants to America.